Ooh, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Seattle Kraken franchise mode. And we're coming off of a Stanley Cup, what was it, Game 7 loss, 5-2. We just could not get some goal scoring. I don't know what it was. Early in the series, first game, took a 6-2 series win. I'm like, all right, we got them. All right, we're going to score. DPH is playing solid. Then our offense kind of stuttered, and I was like, all right, they're due a game at least. 3-2, 3-2. Game three, they show me again that we are truly a dominant team. 5-2 win, then followed by a 4-2 win. I'm like, all right, keep them to 2 goals or less, we're fine. Our offense is just fine. But then we get shut out. Got fucking shut out. What the fuck? Then we lose 5-4 in overtime, and then we lose 4-2 in game number 7. Like, what kind of bullshit kind of. I mean, I guess we kind of did the same thing last year to Carolina, but it's crazy to be on the other end. It really sucks. We were led by Thomas Hertl in for all of the playoffs. Again, Thomas Hertl, really good playoff performer for us. He's starting to get up there in age, but his production, at least in the playoffs, will not disintegrate at all. 31 points in 23 games played. Jake DeBrusk, second place, 27 points in 23. And then the last point per game player was Tim Stutzel at 24 points in 23 games played. He also led our team in goals. One upsetting defenseman was okay. He started to bounce back. Jake Bean was only at like 4 points. Torrey Krug, another guy I was kind of disappointed in his production in the playoffs. I think we're going to be looking to move on from Torrey Krug in this offseason. I'm not going to really ship him away. His contract's up. No one's going to want to trade for him, so it'd be unrealistic for me to try to shop him around. So I'm not going to. But our team's getting a lot older. We're getting a lot older. We need some nice young talent. And even though we've gotten a lot of draft picks in these last couple of years, for some reason the draft classes have never just been deep. We've been getting a lot of top 6 guys. We've been getting a lot of top 6, but no elites. We aren't getting a lot of elites. And again, it looks like it's going to be a heavy top 6 later, top 4 in the draft. Maybe the latest it looks like you can get it in the 7th round. There is the goaltender, Casey Reese, 18 years old. This is our guy that we are 100% going to be trying to go after. We want to be able to draft and grow our own goaltender. All right, we don't want to be known as a team that's never been able to grow a goaltender. Casey Reese is our guy. At least I'm hoping. I'm hoping that he's low 60s, mid 60s at 18 years old. That I would be extremely happy with. However, if he's like 55, 50, 45 overall, I think it might be another goaltending situation that we just flip him away from us. So let's take a look here. Yeah, we still don't even have all these guys scouted. So again, I'm just going to go through and try to get some last-minute scouting reports on these guys, and then we will be getting right on into the draft and simulating on up into the draft. Alright, so I've sent my scouts out. Don't really know how much scouting they're really going to get done. Seeing how it is just like 2 weeks away. Maybe we'll get like 1 or 2, maybe a little bit closer. But let's get on to the retirement date at least. And draft lottery. Alright, St. Louis stays at 15, Calgary at 14, Chicago at 13, Vegas at 12, Tampa 11, Winnipeg at 10, Rangers via Nashville at 9. The Florida Panthers drop from 6 to 8. Rangers drop from 5 to 7. New Jersey drops from 4 to 6. Capitals drop from 2 to 5. Kings drop from 1 to 4. The Bruins jump from 7 to 3. Penguins jump from 3 to 2. And then New York Islanders jump from 8 to 1. So the Eastern Conference about to get a lot of firepower, or possibly a lot of good defensemen. Who was it? Nah, it's primarily, it's kind of a mix. Yeah, it's going to start off with some real offensive firepower, and then it's going to slowly dwindle out into some defensive avenues for him. So we'll be interested. I'm interested in what Gabriel Watkins is going to be. He doesn't really look to be much to me, but he is a defenseman. Get a little bit closer. Few retired players. Yep, this year's retirement class contains John Tavares, Max Pacioretty, Alex Petriangelo, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Roman Josi, Torrey Krug, after a really poor postseason, decides to hang up the skates. All right, Riley Smith, Justin Falk, Anders Lee, Brian Rust, Charlie Coyle, Nikita Gusev, Jesper Fast, Vladimir Nemestnikov, Jake Gardner, Andrew Shaw, Matt Calvert, Dmitry Orlov, Evgeny Rod. All right, and then we start to get into those third line, fourth line players. There we go. Is that Trevor Van Riemsdyk? Yeah, it is. Oh, all right. Oh, a lot of fourth line grind, some defensemen. At least we're starting to get into like the free agency period where we know like most of these guys have probably played. Like Blake Spears, really? Oh, that guy didn't turn out. That kind of sucks. Goaltenders retiring this year. Carey Price decides to hang him up. Okay, Brandon Holtby, Sergei Bobrovsky, with the New York Islanders, not Florida. Ben Bishop, Jake Allen, Peter Mrazek, Calvin Pickard, Anthony Stolarz, Jean-Franc Barbu, and then, Louis Domingue, and then some jack-up goaltenders. All right, so not a bad retirement class. Anybody going to become scouts? Roman Josi is now a coach. Okay. Then we need to look for retirements from us. No one from Florida. And Seattle lose Matteo Delmore. Okay, so we didn't lose our head coach. Head coach still with us. Continue simulating. And I'm cool there. Now let's get on into this NHL draft. We have the 31st pick in this draft, I believe. I think we only have our first round pick, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Yeah, we got our first round pick, and that is it for this year's draft. So only one, not bad. But with the 31st draft pick, what do we want to do with it? Do we want to trade it? What do people willing to give me for my first round pick? Lundstrom, Niederreiter, second and third. Taylor Hall, no. Second and third, no. Well, no. What do I really need? That's probably something I need to address first. For our roster concerns, I mean, our main roster is pretty much staying the same. We just need a new shiny defenseman, I guess. Yeah, because, I mean, 1, 2, 3. Actually, we kind of already have it. Unless we want to bring, well, we do have Huselis coming up. He could jump up to be an NHL defenseman, which would put Brodin in. And then there's Reeves. Reeves could even be jumping up into the NHL category or NHL talks for us. All right. So first off, Kruger and not Bean. Kruger and Boys, I believe that we need to hold on to both of them. They still got so much potential left. I mean, it might be better to chip off Angelo. I mean, he had a decent comeback season. Johan Kruger, I mean, he was minus in 8 games. But in the playoffs, he went even. It's just hard, because we're going to have to move on from Brodin. Brodin has become a depth defenseman that we got to rotate. So we need to decide, do we go after another, like, top-end defenseman, and then have these two play like the top 6, or even move down one guy from the top 4 down? What would we need? Offense, defense, two-way. So we have 2 offense in Jake Bean and Girardi. So there's 2 offense, and these guys are 2 defense, but they don't match up for that +5. Sergachev is that two-way that we could be giving top 6 minutes. think we gotta take a look at the trading block here. But the first overall pick is going to be Bax, a center elite sniper, 82 overall, going to the New York Islanders. Okay, all right, not bad. Let's take a look at the trading block for each team, what each team wants to give away. We'll just look at defensemen, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a top-end, high overall defenseman that people are looking to shop or like trade away. Erasmus Daleen, that's a low trade value. That is really low trade value. It's because, oh, he might not resign. Oh, we could potentially swipe away Erasmus Daleen. Oh, and he would fit. He would fit. Swipe away Erasmus Daleen from the Buffalo Sabres. If they can't resign him, oh, that could be huge. That's actually a big move. If there's no like top end free agent that's like young or something. Nah. None of these guys are too interesting so far. No, there's a 7th defenseman. Come on. Nashville, no. Olofsson, no. Shillington, no. Oh, God. Eric Gustafsson, no. He's older. I don't want old good because they're going to drop. I want young, proven talent. Thomas, no. And, well, actually, what... Okay, he's a two-way for... Okay, so they're both... And Saad's a two-way too? Yeah, he's a two-way too, so never mind for both of them. Anderson, no. Yeah, no teams are looking to give up top-end talent. Can Buffalo sign him? Let's take a look at what Buffalo's like potential cap situation is. Because he's 95, he's 28. He's probably going to want a 5 to 7 year deal with them. And he's going to want more than 12 million. He's probably going to want like 13 something. So right now, only signing him, yes. However, they also have Middlestat gone. Perfetti is in deep crisis as well. So I don't think they're going to have the cap to sign all 3 of them. I think they're going to have to pick. My assumption going off of this and the trade value, they are going to let they're going to sign Cole Perfetti and try to get Rasmus Dahlin, and then they would let go of Middlestat. That would be the smart move, seeing how they're protecting 2 centers. Watkins, two-way defenseman, going 2nd overall to the Pittsburgh Penguins. So Pittsburgh trying to stack up that blue line. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Middlestat. They want to. I would have to say they want to get rid of him. He would fit in our top 6 pairing, but I feel like it's worth waiting on. Like, I just feel like it's worth waiting on. To go into free agency, trying to sign a defenseman. I know that we have the cap room. We will have the cap room. But I want to find a trade. I want to see if they would even be willing. Like, if I go here, what they would be like, hey, give us this for him. All right, what would they want? Girardi, Finley, and Vivalainen. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's actually not bad at all. All right. Lopel, Brodin, and Vivalainen. That's 2. That's, again, not awful. Holmstrom, Kruger. Yeah, Holmstrom I could give out. Yeah, I would be fine giving away that for Dahlin, too. Not really Kerfoot. Novoletsev, Kruger. No. I think out of all of these, I mean, it would make sense. All right. He's going into free agency. He's not under a contract extension yet. I feel like I should give them the free agency period. I feel like I should give them the free agency period. I feel like that's the right thing to do. Even though I'd be perfectly fine pulling this trigger, get rid of Vivalainen and Brodin, that would free up $5 million of cap space getting rid of Brodin, shaking me off for Brodin. For Daleen, that would be absolutely perfect situation. And then Lincoln Sopel, he's a center sniper on our fourth line. He doesn't really fit our scheme. Dump balance energy block. He's just not really a fit here. Would they get rid of him? I have to justify this. Like I have to be able to 100% be able to justify why Buffalo would be trading away Erasmus Daleen. All right. So Dahlen's in his last year of his contract. They don't have a lot of cap space left. Daleen is probably asking for like $15 million a year for his services. He probably wants a 5-7 year contract. Boston drafts Paco, defensive defenseman, 80 overall. So the East trying to stack up on defense, it looks like. So he's in his last year. Yep, he's probably going to want like $15 million. Or maybe he just doesn't even want to sign with Buffalo. I wish that was a feature that we could see if they even wanted to. Extension type. He's a two-way defenseman, so I would have to play Daleen alongside. Yeah, that would work. Daleen alongside our boy. So we'd give Daleen. I would give up Jonas Brodin. All right, so that's a depth defenseman gone. All right, depth defenseman shipped out. They wanted Sopel. I think he was a center. Yep, Sopel. That's a big boy, medium elite trading away. Too. Yeah, that's a top center prospect that they're getting their hands on. And then what else was it? There was something else. And then Vivalainen. Then they wanted Vivi, our backup goaltender, who's just been an absolute stud over here. He's been an absolute stud. I feel like that's kind of trade. They're getting a really top-end defenseman, a fantastic backup goaltender, if not one of the best backup goaltenders in the entire league. Jonas Brodin, a depth move, trying to make that salary kind of work. I feel like I should throw in. Should I throw in a pick? Do I throw in like my first round pick? Because he is a franchise guy, so I'll give him up my first round pick this year, and then in return I get a third and a fourth. All right, so Daleen a third and a fourth for. All right, guys. So sorry for that cut right there. So the trade was going to be Daleen a third and a fourth this round for Sopel, Brodin, Vivalainen, and our first round pick. And of course, they're going to accept it as we're, in their opinion, overpaying way over the deal. But no, we're going to pick up Erasmus Daleen. That's going to be our new franchise defenseman, who I'm hoping we can extend. Right now, he is. We are going to have to re-sign him. We're risking the possibility of him just walking and going into free agency. But at least we'll have the advantage there. We know we'll have a couple extra days exclusively to be drafting him. For picks that we have missed so far, we're going to go back. Kings draft a playmaking right winger, medium elite, 80 overall. Capitals draft a left wing sniper, 80 overall, medium elite. Devils top 4 two-way defenseman, 67, 72 defensive defenseman, medium elite to the New York Rangers. 79 overall offensive defenseman, Valcourt to the Florida Panthers. Then the Rangers draft a bust. It looks like high top 6, 63 overall, two-way defenseman, Funk. DeFazio, defensive defenseman, 75 overall, 25 top 4 defenseman. Tampa Bay got Lebedev, center playmaker, 78 overall, top 6. Svedberg, left wing sniper, 75 overall, medium elite to Vegas. Datsuk is going to go to the Chicago Blackhawks. Playmaking, 71 overall, top 6. And no, this guy cannot deke. I already looked at his stats. Blaker, two-way, two-way forward, 70 overall, medium top 6. Niedermayer, 64 overall, sniper, top 6. And then Lewis, 65 overall, top 6 to the Oilers. And let's just simulate on up to our pick. We'll come on back. Look through. All right. So any hits? Any like major hits? Oh, that's a drop for them. Anaheim drafted a bust right there, I think. Ottawa possible bust. Oh, or this draft just really dropped off. Wow, top 6 grinder, Buffalo, using our pick and getting themselves not only one really good prospect, but now a grinder as well who could play possibly right away for them. Ooh, Buffalo. Looking smart there, possibly at least making a little bit shinier on their end of the deal. Yeah. So with our 3rd round pick, let's see, where are we? We're not close enough, right? Where is he supposed to go? He's supposed to go 150. So we're not close enough. We got one more round. So we can take anyone we want here. So low top 6, left wing playmaker. Dump. No, it doesn't fit our style. Doesn't fit our style. That's what we need to look for. No, we need someone who's willing to carry it into the zone for us. Come on, boys. Where's goaltender Andre? Ooh, draft 2 more goaltenders. 6'3", 19-year-old Andre. Sure. We'll draft 2 more goaltenders back to back. Medium elite. There you go. Pandolfo, hybrid goaltender, 62 overall. All right, so that's kind of what I was asking for. He's 18 years of age. 19, so a little bit older than I would have liked. That would have been much better if he was... Oh, I hope he gets a boost at least in this off. All right, so yep, we got ourselves a really nice goaltender right there, 62 overall. Little too old. If he was 18, I would have liked that a lot better. Hopefully he gets a nice boost. If he gets up to like 65, 67, by the time preseason starts, I would say that this guy could pan out for us. Let's get on into pick number 120 now. 4th round. This is where we're going to have to try to take a reach for our goaltender, also that we know is a medium elite. Casey Reese, 6'1", 18-year-old from the Swedish Hockey League. We're going to draft him in the 4th round, 57. Alrighty, so both goaltenders much lower than I would have liked for their age. Reese, I need you to get up to at least a 60 by the preseason, hopefully. You guys are going to need some work. You guys are definitely going to need some work, or at least you guys need to develop fast. All right. Simulating up to our next pick, 5th round, pick number 31. We can kind of start reaching. Left wing, medium elite playmaker, 6'3". Don't really know too much about him. There's also you. Balance, but we're being told to take Wade DiNicola. Wade, all right, 6'4". We don't know anything about him besides he's played in the OHL. Niagara Ice Dogs, that's a good OHL team. 30 points plus 19. Sure, we'll listen to our scouts. We'll take him. He's got a weird name. Low top 9 forward. Not bad, but he's a two-way forward. But he's on our bottom 6, so I guess that's fine. So long as that guy develops fine on his own, though I'm not going to be looking to be developing him. Possibly 2 more medium elites here. Two-way forward, and then looks like probably another two-way forward. We'll take the 6'4" two-way forward. Fuck it. Cadium Clark. Bottom 6. Son of a bitch. Alright, and that's going to do it for the rest of our draft. Alright, get through there. 57 overall for the last pick. Alright, so we walked away with 2 goaltenders. So the past couple of years, we were able to address our defense while our offense was getting older with Hurdle and everyone, and they're still fine to play. And now, oh yes, we need to re-sign our head coach. Without it, oh, he's up to an A minus. He's up to an A minus. Yes, that's fantastic. Oh, he's perfect on the power play, perfect on the offense. This guy's an offensive juggernaut. I want this guy signed as long as possible. So we're going to offer him 8 years. All right. And we'll do 2-2. He wants, you know what? He only wants 4. So let's be reasonable. Let's not do that. We'll do 4 years at 2 mil. All right, 4 years, 2 mil. Let's not get too crazy. All right, that's what we'll offer him. All right, I think that's a fair deal. And then we got some scouts. We got some scouts trying to leave as well. What's happening here, boys? What's happening here? No, I would like all of you to remain under contract, please, and thank you. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. All you guys are under contract again. Get on up into these contracts where we get to finally decide Erasmus Daleen's fate. He does want a contract extension. Now remember, he was making, I think it was $12.5 million over in Buffalo. They weren't able to work out an extension. Instead, they got a first-round pick and a really good prospect, a top-end backup goaltender. And a top-end backup goaltender. So let's see. Offer the trade. All right, so offer contract. He wants 14 mil. We can only offer 12. All right, so we're gonna free up some cap space here. Gotta free up some cap space. All right. Got rid of Brodin, so that freed up a shit ton of cap space there. Right wings, we got Suni, Modberg. Those guys don't matter really. Jaden Schwartz, he doesn't want a contract extension. So Jaden Schwartz, he had a nice run with us. But he's officially saying no, so we're going to let Jaden Schwartz walk. Michael Furland, our left wing grinder, also our penalty killer. He wants to walk, so we're unfortunately not going to be able to pay him. So Michael Furland is also going to be gone. We got you two. You two are going to be gone as well. Okay. Centers. Got 2 elites. Ronaldo and Jackman. Yeah, we got to get those 2 signed. I don't really want to offer him a mil, but I have no real choice to offer them both a mil. So what are we gonna do? We gotta free up some kind of cap space here. Defense, might as well release some of you guys too. Reeves needs to stay. Boys can be released. Horcroft, you can go. Gushkin can go. Okay. So we gotta do the 85% trick. All right. So we should still be able to get it. He pretty much wants anything and everything we can offer. So this is usually I say I gotta eyeball it. And if I was to eyeball it, I want to say he would take 11.25. All right, but let's just see. So 85 percent of 14 2.175. All right, so actually, I'm looking for 15%. 15%. So, all right, minus. All right. So the lowest it looks like he would take would be 13.35. Oh, it looks like we might not be able to get Daleen after all. I'm kind of tempted to buy out DiPietro's contract, to be honest. I'm kind of tempted to buy out DiPietro's contract. And I know we just gave him that hefty, that we just paid him. We paid him like an elite goaltender. He didn't really show up in the regular season. In the playoffs, he kind of took a step back. 3.2 goals against. He just had an awful season with us. We're going to buy him out, boys. Would you like to buy out the contract for 2.167 mil? Yeah, I'll buy him out. We're going to buy him out, so we've just bought out our starting goaltender. All right, so our starting goaltender has been bought out, and in return, we are going to be signing ourselves Erasmus Daleen for 8 years, and then it was going to be 13. It'll be 13.5. We'll do 8 years, $13.5 million for Erasmus Daleen. All right, Bean and Daleen on the same team, I can only imagine how fucking disgusting that's going to be. I was going to sign a contract, but you don't have enough budget to sign me? What? I'm happy to accept. Mayers accepts. Okay. And Rasmus Daleen, perfect. So we got Daleen under contract. That's perfect. Ronaldo signs. Jackman signs as well with us, so that's good. So we're getting some of our prospects. We're going to have a little bit of cap space for free agency. I think we're going to have to go fishing for a backup goaltender with maybe a little bit of promise. Give Hayward and you a contract as well. Goaltenders, everyone's still fine. We don't have to develop anyone. Sonny, I'm gonna release Sonny. Sonny, you had a good run here, but I can't see you in the long term being here. Oliver Moberg, we're gonna release you as well into free agency. So there we are. That's going to be our free agency moves, or at least our contract moves up to free agency. Spencer's going to accept. Oh shit! Cancel. We need to get our coach signed. Finish. All right, we need to get our coach signed. I completely fucking forgot. All right. What do you mean? I don't have a big enough budget for you. All right, I'll give you exactly what you want. How about that? I'll give you exactly what you want. I won't pay you a penny more. Alright? I refuse. I will pay you less than what I was offering for you to stay with me. I was going to sign, but you don't have a big enough budget for me. You fucking tool. I have a big enough budget for anybody. Says I have a big enough budget for you. How about we take 1.35 to be our NHL head coach? How about that? Will you take that? Huh? Will you take that as our offer? Alright, we've really started off on the right foot by you offering me a role so ideally suited for my skills. So I gladly accept. So there we go. We just had to offer him an extremely cheap contract for him to sign with us. So there we go. That's nice. We're able to sign him We got everyone. We got Daleen. We got our head coach. That's good. Oh, we actually have to sign a coach. And it looks like Buffalo moving on from Middlestad. Wow. So getting rid of Middlestad and Daleen this offseason was Buffalo. However, they did bring in some nice young talent. Possibly looking to rebuild around them instead. But we need to hire some staff. We need, I think it is this, yeah, we need an NHL assistant coach. Let's see, anybody's name ringing about? Mario Lemieux. Nope, Michael Lemieux. Josh Bailey? Julian Bailey. Damn it. There's Ulrich, our old guy. Roman Yossi. It is Roman Yossi. Oh, we could bring in Roman Yossi, get some real defensive aspects of the game with us. He's a B teacher, 39 years of age. Roman Yossi as our assistant coach. Let's offer him $600K. 600, 3 years. Roman Yossi with Drew Doughty as our head coaches. Then we got Michael, then we got Gerardo. Fuck, I can't remember his name. Giordano. What? Giordano. Mark Giordano. There we go. Giordano. There we go. I finally remembered how to pronounce his name. I'm so fucking happy I finally figured that out. Oh, but there we go. We get those guys signed. Now in free agency, we gotta get a goaltender. All right, we need a goaltender. We got $3 million in cap space. We need a goaltender. Andrei Vasilevsky back up to a 90 overall. That's not. I'm not willing to pay that. We could go after Ulovic, 25. Oh, he wants $5 million though. I think the smartest move looking at this is to wait. I think we should wait and see what goaltenders are going to go first. Yeah. There is you. But you are a restricted free agent. It's also you, who's also a restricted free agent, who just wants a shit ton of money. Oh my god, you're a good goaltender from Florida. I'm just going to offer you the maximum I can for 1 season. I will gladly give you a compensation of 2nd round pick if you accept that. But so we'll throw that offer out there. But for everybody else, we're just going to sit. We're going to sit and we're going to let hopefully some of these salaries go down. Maybe we'll be able to get a steal of a goaltender there. As far as offense is concerned, I can't be concerned with offense, all right? We'll work with what we're given. We need a goaltender, all right? That is my number 1 concern. So we're going to simulate half a month. Dvorak, no. Roman Yossi, I am happy to join the team and want to thank you for reaching out. I'm looking forward for the impact. Welcome Roman Yossi to the Seattle Krakens. And now that I think about it, give me 1 second. We might be able to do something slick here. All right, we might be able to do something slick. So we'll any teams want to give up goaltenders? Because depending on what the goaltender is, backup goaltender, Tristan. All right, so that's a backup for us. We got rid of our backup. We got rid of our starter this offseason. So we could pick up at least a backup there. That's all that we really need. But they're not willing to give them up. Oh wait, goalie's matching block. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. Teams looking to give up their goaltenders. All right, that's a 50, no thanks. 83 overall. He's a restricted free agent. All right. Vozners. We could just trade for his rights. Trade for his rights, and we probably... All right, so he was asking for 7 something. All right, so what would be the compensation for that? All right, compensation for picking that up. It would be a first and a third, possibly a first, second, and a third. All right. So I say that we trade for that goaltender. I say we give up because we have a potential to get a first, second, and a third. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's first look for maybe a backup goaltender. But I think, hear me out. So if we trade for that goaltender from Florida, he's still a restricted free agent. So long as we don't give up more than a first, second, and third, we win. We pick up more than we lost. So that's a win of a trade. I mean, it would suck to lose a goaltender like that, but I feel like we would have to try to figure out some kind of cap situation. Ilya Samsonov, he's making way too much money. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking Florida Panthers, give us your restricted free agent goaltender. You want my goaltenders. I could swap them a goaltender too. So swap goaltenders. I would still need to try to free up cap space. Hewitt deserves the money. Don't care about the overall, all right? Realistically, going off his stats, he deserves that money. You all fucking know it. Stutzel deserves the money. Kerfoot, that's a good salary for him. We can give up Smith. All right, so we'll trade away Smith. Macwin. Didn't get named captain, but we might have to give him up. I kind of like Macwin, though. But we might have to give him up just for salary purposes. Finley. We'll give up Finley. Sure. Draft picks. Wow, they really value our first round draft pick. Wow, people are really expecting us to be a bad team this year. All right, look, we'll give you our first. So long as you in return... I would say give us your first. But I understand they're conservative sellers, so I understand why they don't want to give up their first. All right. If I'm going to, well, my first is considered extremely valuable in their eyes. So I don't want to give that up. I could flip my first for something else and then get another first of lower quality. Could do that. What would I need? So what holes on my team would I fill to do that? I would probably have to fill up the fourth line, some depth moves. Could just get picks. Yeah, I'd probably have to go for some depth moves. Pins, tops, first line, right wing, second line, first. Third line's going to look like Kerfoot, Novoletsev, and whoever I put there. It looks like that's how it's going to wind up working. Possibly Pelters or Holmstrom. Throw some rookies in. So we're pretty much going to be preying on rookies to step it up this year. But our defense is going to look nasty. All right, so let's see if we can't. Okay, so let's get out our first off, all right? We're going to flip our first for a first. That's going to be the plan. We want a lower quality first. So let's just exit into find trade for our first. See which teams are going to offer us their first in return. And those will be the teams that we negotiate with. So decline. For our first, they would give us it for and 2 seconds. But then we wouldn't be freeing up that cap space. Is the thing. So let's negotiate this, but I need to free up cap space. So I'm going to wind up giving them... Okay, so this actually kind of worked in our favor. So I'll give them... They're going to get Giovanni Smith. They're going to get Finley. I want to keep Zeller. And I want to keep Macklin on this team. I might actually have to trade Macklin away, unfortunately. Yeah, Smith, Finley, Macklin. Trying to free up a couple more $1,000 to maybe have a chance to sign Vosner. And then we get 2 seconds from Florida. All right. So proposed trade, they're going to be happy to accept this this deal. So Florida gets our first round pick. We're along with a lot of our depth. And then we get a fantastic goaltender, a fantastic young goaltender. He's currently a restricted free agent, so of course we do have to still try to sign him. But I think it was a well-worthy trade. We still only got $4K in cap. Even after giving that up, that's fine. Let's just keep on advancing. Jake Bean for Bo Horvat, not going to happen. We're going to have to free up some more cap space. I don't want to get rid of any one of our core. Defense, I love. I don't want to get rid of anyone on defense either. Goaltenders, we have none. Yeah, that's right. We're still waiting for goaltenders. So let's just wait it out. We might be able to just wait it out with this goaltender too. Because maybe no team will want a qualifying offer him. To Chuck and Robertson, that's way too much cap for Bean. And I love Bean. Anaheim Ducks trading Gabriel Velarde to the Pittsburgh Penguins for a second, a third, and Eric Gustafsson. So Anaheim trading over to Pittsburgh, trying to strengthen the East. So this year, it looks like the East is trying to strengthen up. Kapanen, no thanks. I'm trying to free up cap space. I'm not trying to take on any. Going towards or into free agency this year. A lot of big names already gone. Goaltenders. Oh, still a lot of big names here. DiPietro still a free agent as well. Korpisalo looks like some teams are interested in him. We're the only team interested in Vosner, though we're trying to negotiate. The longer we hold out in free agency, the lower that salary is going to be, which could allow us to even snag a really cheap backup goaltender for him. There's also Andrei Vasilevsky and Binghamton in free agency. It looks like Olivic does have one suitor. He is an unrestricted free agent, so it'll be interesting to see where he's going to go. So let's get to the end of the month. Let's get to the end of the month, and then we will go over at least a monthly recap of free agency. Who's going to wear a third, a fourth for Kapanen, and a sixth? No, thank you. All right. Girardi for Nah, I'm good. Bean, no thanks. I'm keeping Bean. No, thank you. It's all good, boys. It's a tactic. Josh Rolozovic, no thanks. Lundstrom for Bean. All right, so here we are. This is going to be our place. August 1st. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. I never showed you guys the award winners. So these are the award winners from this past season. Blue Jackets won the Stanley Cup against us. It's sad, I know. President's Trophy goes to the Ottawa Senators. We won the Clarence S. Campbell, second year in a row. Prince of Wales goes to Columbus Blue Jackets. Individual awards. Art Ross goes to Clayton Keller. Hart Memorial, Clayton Keller. James Norris went to Erasmus Daleen for third year in a row. Lady Bing goes to Elias Pettersson. Calder Memorial goes to Ivanov of the Dallas Stars. Alexander Nylander wins the Conn Smythe. Linus Olmark wins the Vezina. William Jennings goes to Thatcher Demko. Bill Masterson goes to Dadonov. Jack Adams goes to the Minnesota Wild's head coach. Frank J. Selke goes to Sean Couturier. And then Ted Lindsay goes to Clayton Keller. And Maurice Richard goes to Ristinainen of the San Jose Sharks. All right, so let's take a look around the league now. All right. Take a look around the league. Who's signing where? All right, Nikita Zadorov goes to Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh's really trying to stack up for a playoff run. I'm kind of seeing here. Jamie Drysdale signing with San Jose. San Jose also trying to stack up. Adam Larson to the Kings. Tom Harley, San Jose. Pavel Zacha to Tampa. Oscar Klempbaum to St. Louis. Ooh. Ben Jones goes to Calgary. Linus Olmark to Tampa Bay. Hayden Fleury also to Tampa Bay. Alexandrov goes to the Buffalo Sabres. JT Compher, Carolina. Cody Ceci, LA Kings. Andrei Vasilevsky signs with the Boston Bruins. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Cam Fowler, William Karlsson goes to Boston. So teams looking very different. Boston also gets J.G. Pajot. Okay. Connor Hobbs, Arizona. Gilbert Duclair. Jaden Schwartz signs with the Philly. Darnell Nurse signs with the Kings. Valtteri Abramov signs with Buffalo. Okay. Jonas Korpisalo signs with Toronto. Adrian Kempe signs with St. Louis. Anyone else? Nicholas Hughes goes back to New Jersey, or goes to New Jersey. Adam Gaudette goes to Carolina. Alexander Wenberg signs with St. Louis. Brandon Gallagher signs with Colorado. All right. Nate Schmidt goes to Calgary. Michael Granlund goes to Columbus. Connor Garland goes to Washington. Kevin Fiala re-signs in Minnesota. Connor Hellebuck goes to St. Louis. Damn it. Okay. Jacob Slavin goes to Florida. Joel Edmondson goes to New Jersey. Same with Tobias Bjornfort. All right. Michael McLeod, Vancouver. Gabriel Landeskog goes to Minnesota for 1 year. Sonny Milano goes to the Kings. Michael Ferland signs with the Montreal Canadiens. He did not want to sign with us either. Philip Deneau goes to the Vegas Golden Knights. Anthony Cirelli goes to Montreal. Okay, Nick Bjugstad to the Islanders. Ryan Dzingel to Tampa Bay. Andre Burakovsky to Calgary. Christian Fisher to Carolina. Henrik Bjorkstrom to Dallas. Noah Hannafin to Philly. Casey Middlestat signs a long-term contract with the New Jersey Devils. 7-year contract there. Damn. All right. Curtis Hall. Brock Nelson to Vegas. Michael Rasmussen to Chicago. Okay. Joshua Hosang to Ottawa. Andreas Athanasiou to Columbus. So Columbus still trying to stack up. Steven Stamkos now in Calgary. All right. And that's about it. Okay. All right. Some interesting moves. I'm seeing the East and the West, seeing who's trying to shape up. We're still not going to sign that goaltender. No, we're still not going to sign him. We're gonna continue to simulate on up, trying to get him cheaper. The 22nd is when we're going to offer our deal. A 3rd and a 5th for Nikushkin, and in the 7th, no thank you. I'm good there. Jonathan Drouin, no. I'm trying to keep my cap down, boys. I got a goaltender I got to negotiate a contract with and sign. Roster management, hey, it's me again, boss. I just wanted to check in. Restricted free agent, yep. Yeah, I know. Bo Horvat, no, thank you. All right, so we'll just stop. We'll stop here since our management has stepped in and said, hey, that goaltender that you traded for that's really good, you haven't signed him. I know. Probably a lot of fans are probably looking at that too and being like, what the fuck, are you going to sign him? Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all part of the plan. All right? It's all part of the plan. Where is he? Where is he? Don't we have him still? Did I just lose him on accident? Do I have to reload? No, he's still there. Alright, so how do I... So I gotta... I gotta offer him a new contract through free agency, don't I? Damn it, they're gonna make me offer him in through it here. That's kind of gay. Goaltenders. Michael DiPietro still not signed. And our goaltender now only wants $1.9 million to play. 2 years. Oh, I could get him 2 years at 3.7. Oh, 2 years. That would be nice. That would be a nice contract to have him under. 1 year at 1.9. He'd probably immediately jump up for like a huge contract. I'd want him until he's no longer a restricted free agent, but this would be our only... We wouldn't have a backup goaltender is the thing if we do that. This guarantees a backup goaltender. Yeah. We're going to have to... We can qualify and offer him again and do the same thing. So we're going to offer him... There we go. We're going to offer him the contract. That's going to give us some leeway to sign a backup goaltender as well. Michael DiPietro is not going to be it. We're not re-signing that guy. All right, we're going to be looking elsewhere for our backup goaltender. Let's see. We could sign Gustafsson. Gustafsson did give us a hard time in the playoffs. I think I want someone with good poise. 83. I think that's going to be the big factor for me. Oh my god, they're not going to let me do it, are they? So poise. Oh. Alright, so David Richer, 36 though. Give him one last run. Philip Gustafsson at 83, 30 years of age. Robin Leonard too. Primu. Caden Primu, you fucking cunt. Didn't he just beat us for a Stanley Cup? No, we beat him. Oh, yeah, we beat Primu. But bring him in, be our backup goaltender. Yeah. Yeah, if you can't beat him, join him, right, Primu? So we'll sign Primu to a contract as well as our restricted free agent. Boom, our team already looks better. Then we're going to see what we have left of cap space. Advance it on up a couple days. Come on, let's see the morale. There you go. Brandon, I'm extremely happy to accept your offer. Your cash offer was most generous. I can't keep... and then Primu's also going to accept. So there we go. From seller to contender, we get 2 goaltenders. Our team already looks so much better. Look at the back end now. All right, we have our future goaltender so long as we can figure out the cap space reasonable to keep him. We got Zana still coming up in our system, possibly. Primu being the backup goaltender who from San Jose. Got San Jose all the way to the semifinals for just 1 more year. Defensively, we're absolutely stacked. Daleen, Sergachev, Bean, Girardi, Boyes, Kruger, possibly Reeves or Husalainen coming up. Right wings, Jake Virtanen. We're a little bit weaker bottom, Pelter and Holmstrom. DeBrusk and Hewitt are the second line wingers. Novoletsev and no fourth line left winger, I guess. And then so it looks like we might need to sign a fourth liner, possibly. Yeah, I think we're going to need to sign a depth fourth line center and left winger. Gabrikov. That's a restricted free agent. All right, so we still got $3 million of cap space left? Really? All right, so let's do centers. Affordable. And we're going to sort by overall. And let's see, we want some grinders. So a grinding center. Any available, or have you all been snagged already? You might have all been snagged. Would not surprise me. Yeah. Yeah, looks like all the grinders have already been snagged. Well, we could go after Bunningman. Connor, but nah, too low. Too low of an overall. Alright, so we're not going to be able to get that grinder. How about left wing then? Got any left wing grinders? Ah, you fucking... Damn it. Come on. Nope, then getting into others. Alright, right wing. Any right wing grinders that can play other positions maybe? Please. No, doesn't look like that. So we're not going to be able to get a grinder. So this season's going to be a little bit different. It's going to look a little bit different on the lower end, on the back end anyways. Do we go for Gavrikov? Left wing, power forward, low elite, fits on our third line, we're being told. 22 goals. Looks like a goal scorer. We'll offer you a contract for like 2 mil. What would you have to give up for that? This year's third? Yeah, sure. Ross Gavrikov for this year's third. 2 mil, left winger. Sure. And I think we're set center depth-wise. It's just left wings. I think we needed somebody. So Gavrikov, there you go. Signed, and let's see if we can get Gavrikov, or are they going to match the offer? Are they going to match the offer? I've decided to accept your offer at present, but it's not a done deal just yet. All right, so we got to wait for the New York Islanders. Your offer, okay, has been resolved. New York Islanders have chosen not to match, so there we go. We picked up Ross Gavrikov, left wing power forward for a third-round pick. Ross Gavrikov, welcome to the team, buddy. So our team is looking much younger. I would say a lot younger. It's looking different. We're definitely seeing a new kind of shift for our team. We went from a very offensive team with just decent goaltending to now a very top-end goaltend prospect behind our net. We just pick up looks like a really good left wing prospect as well in free agency. Then we pick up a franchise defenseman like Daleen. It looks like we're still looking for another Stanley Cup here, and I would definitely say so. And we're not going to end this one without naming a captain possibly. I'm thinking possibly Hurdle. Do we have any... They're saying Jeffrey Zeller is the leader, but we're not going to do that. All right, I'm telling you all right now, this year's captain is going to be Tomas Hertl. They already knew. Tomas Hertl is going to be this year's captain. We'll give Zeller as well an A. Virtanen, no. Virtanen will not be getting the A. I think the next A, if I had to give one out, I got to go to Galchenyuk. So we'll go right up the center. Hertl, Zeller, Galchenyuk, those three are our captains this year, boys. All right. So that's how our team's going to be looking for captaincy-wise. Hertl will be the captain. And coming into this year, I'm looking for another Stanley Cup. I think our team still has what it takes. Picking up Daleen, that's going to have Bean and Daleen on the exact same team. That's 2 defensemen who are always a top end. I'm just top end in points. Like, we're good. We're set. I'm just saying we should be set here, boys. But that's it's going to be in the next episode when we start simulating. So until then, see